Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today's video is going to be life-changing luxury travel packing tips, so if you're interested, stay tuned. So in today's video, I'm using my Haze 3-piece luggage set. This is the Smart Luggage, and I want to say a huge thank you to Haze Luggage for sending me these amazing life-changing luggages. So you can download the app for the Smart Luggage, you can add luggage or delete luggage, and I'm using the small size carry-on today, which is 21 inches. All of the details and products will be in the description box down below, so check that out. But as you can see, I can lock and unlock through a Bluetooth system that's connecting my iPhone to my luggage. They also have it for Android phones as well, but they have a smart handle top handle scale, so you can just hold up your luggage and weigh approximately how many pounds, and then also a proximity alarm, which is amazing. So let me show you guys here how to lock your luggage. You just click it into the TSA lock, and the TSA can get into it because it has a manual lock as well, but here I'm just pressing the unlock button. It's unlocking it, you get the blue light, and you just lift up the button and it immediately pops the two zippers out, which is amazing. So let's just jump into how to pack for a luxury experience when you're packing for a trip. So typically, I used to pack like this. I would just fold up my clothes, put my shoes inside of my luggage, really not thinking about anything else besides getting as much as I can inside of my luggage. Honestly, it wasn't very organized. There was no rhyme or reason to it. I didn't even really plan my outfits at all, but I have some other previous videos like airport outfits or how to travel and not look like a tourist. So I'll make sure to leave links down below for those as well. But as you can see, I'm just kind of throwing things in here. There's not really much of a system here, but that's how I used to pack. Now, my first tip is to start using packing cubes, and packing cubes are really life-changing, not necessarily because they save space, but because they really compartmentalize all of your items and separate your outfits if that's what you need to do, or your shoes from the rest of your clothes. These ones are also by Haze Luggage, and these come in a pack of 3. This is the smallest size, and I love using it for my shoes. And then I have a medium size, which I love using for shirts and pants, or just folding up certain outfits together. And then they have a large size that contains my coats and my larger pieces. These packing cubes are also made out of recycled water bottles, which I think is incredible, saving the world and saving some time and space for your luggage. Let's move on to the next tip. So the next tip is to pre-spray all of your items with your perfume. Now, I've been on trips where all of my perfume have just leaked. It's got into my clothes, it's got into my toiletries, and it's just not fun. You lose a lot of your expensive perfume, but also it just gives you a headache with all of that scent. So I recommend trying to pre-spray your coats or your shirts and your tops, and then folding it up and packing it that way. Not only do you save space because the perfume bottles are super heavy, but it's also saving you time and efficiency because you can just throw your clothes on and you'll be ready to go. Let's talk about the next hack. So this gorgeous Saffiano-like faux leather wallet is by Amazon, actually. I'll leave a link to this exact one down below. It was only like $14, I think. And in it, you can carry some cash, a pen, especially for immigration forms and things like that, your ID, your passport, credit cards, hotel cards, and boarding passes. So it's got a specific slot for each of your items, which I think is amazing. And I just thought I would mention it as I am going to be traveling, and I'm probably going to be using this very soon. Coming up is my very favorite hack of this entire video. So online there's a ton of travel options for neck pillows, but for me personally, I like traveling with silk products, and I thought this was such a good idea. This is a memory foam travel size pillow. I'm using all Lily Silk products because the scrunchies don't stretch, which is amazing. And then I love using the eye mask when I go to sleep on a night flight, which is perfect to block out all the light. And then I use this Lily Silk travel size silk pillowcase, and I just pull it over the memory foam pillow, and it is so incredibly thick, it's so compact, and it's actually so easy to travel with. I like taking it on trips and using it in my hotel room as well. It's not just something that I use in the airplane. So I just thought I would mention it. As you can see, it's so incredibly bouncy, so plushy, and I couldn't recommend this tip enough to you guys. So as you can see, you just roll up the memory foam pillow. It goes right into the little baggie that it comes in, and then I'm just sticking it inside of my carry-on. Again, this carry-on that I'm using is a 21-inch size, and it is so compact and it's so cute and little. Another tip when you're traveling with any silk products is to wrap it in tissue paper. It keeps it from getting wrinkly, so if you want to do that with your silk shirts, I think that's a great tip. Next, I always use my Olly sleep gummies whenever I'm flying on a night flight and I just want to adjust to the time zone at the place that I'm going to. So I thought that was a good tip. If you guys are interested in them, I highly recommend them, and they just put you right to sleep. And then the next tip is to bring your own tea bags. I think that's super luxurious, and this tip comes from my sister who travels a lot as well. So you can just ask for hot water and bring your own tea bags. So depending on what class you are flying on, normally first in business, they will offer you slippers on an international flight. But I thought that it was pretty luxurious to pack your own, especially if you're flying economy or if you're in a lounge or wherever you are and you just want to just take your shoes off and kick back. I thought that this was amazing. These are also from Amazon. They come in their own little pouch, but I'm showing you that you can just take them out and put it in the zipper compartment as well, so that it's more flat if you don't have space. But I just thought that this was such a fun little idea. I hate going to the bathroom and putting my shoes on, to be honest, but it's also so dirty to just go with socks. So then the next tip I have are some beauty tips, which are my favorite. Here is the Rohto eye drops. These are kind of like spicy eye drops that, like, when you put them in, they just kind of wake up your eyes, and I highly recommend these if you're traveling. Next is a face mist. This is by Glossier. It's always nice to travel with a face mist just to refresh yourself on a long flight or in flight as well. Now, I love this tip. If you want to try luxurious products, like Tatcha is one of my favorite luxury makeup brands, but they're so expensive and traveling is so hard. So in Sephora, you can always ask for a sample and they will give you sample sizes of all of their products. So I thought that was a really fun beauty hack. If you're traveling for like 3 to 4 days, that'll definitely last you long enough. And then this next hack is a silicone beauty blender case. So I obviously use my beauty blender every day to put my concealer on, foundation, all that stuff. And this is a lot of fun. I found it on Amazon. It comes with its own beauty sponge, but the beauty blender fits just fine inside of it. I wouldn't pack my suitcase like this, but I'm just showing you what it looks like with everything inside. And those are all of my tips on traveling and packing in luxury and in style. I love, again, these Haze luggage suitcases. They're so nice and hard plastic. It's a polycarbonate, which is amazing. I love the sleek red detail on the handle. But if you enjoyed this video, please give it a big thumbs up. That definitely helps me out. And if you haven't subscribed to my YouTube channel already, please subscribe down below. I make new videos every Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays. Don't forget to check out the description box for all of the details on every single item, and I'll see you guys all in my next video. Bye!